And we are live. Big up, big up. Raw, there's a spider web here. That's crazy. Big up, people. England versus Norway. And we are outside, guys. We are live and we are out here. The team is there. I feel like England have the same team. It looks like an unchanged England team as well. Same old, same old. You got Maddie Wakey. Listen, every now and again, I have to make sure I'm seeing right. Maddie Wakey, who doesn't even start regularly for Arsenal, is starting in World Cup for England, bro. Maddie Wakey. Sometimes you just need to remind yourself that. Big up the chat. Big up the community. We are here. How is your stomach feeling, guys? Are you nervous? Are you nervous? Are you apprehensive? Who is Team England and who is Team Norway? Let me know. I think we got a minute silence for Jaden Adams. I don't actually know. I saw it on the news, but I'm not really aware, to be honest. I didn't really pay too much attention, if I'm being honest. But I am aware that Jaden Adams has passed. But I don't know who he plays for. I don't know. Oh, South national team. Okay, so a player who played in the World Cup has passed away. Wow. I would say that I'm surprised, but one thing I have maintained in the chat and one thing I have said many, many times, the more and more society wants humans to act like machines. When you go to work, they want you to work quicker. They want you to do things faster. AI is coming in and they know how quick AI is. And in football, you can kind of see it. I mean, can we be replaced by robots? No, not yet anyway. But these footballers, the amount of games that they're playing, the amount of running that they have to do, I've said it many times, there's going to be more cardiac arrest. There's going to be more players dying in their young years, I think. Because football is no longer about how good you are at football. It's about how much stamina you have and how much you can keep running. Often the team with the less stamina, the less energy loses, and not always because they have the worst players. That's just football, man. Football is fully P and P now. Anyway, the game has started, people. People are building this to be Haaland versus Kane. Are we expecting Norway to have most of the ball here? Because I was very impressed with Norway against Brazil. The way they passed the ball, they moved it, the way they were composed on the ball. And if anything, Norway against Brazil moved the ball around more comfortably and confidently than I've seen England move it around the whole tournament. The whole tournament. But one thing about this England side that Tuchel has built, it is very aggressive. It is very pace and power side. So with a midfield, of course, Declan Rice and Anderson, I'm expecting high energy from England. That's what England will give you. That England will give you the energy. Oh, what a ball from Anderson! What a ball! People say Anderson can't do long range passes. Oh, by the way, Key. See, this is the problem. This is the problem. We've just seen the problem with Madueke. He is not a good footballer. I don't care what anyone says to me. Madueke can do the little jinky thing, but his end product is so crap. He dribbles and he runs the ball out of play. He's just a sloppy footballer. Wow, is that Gordon? Why did Gordon just kick the ball up in a big up TK in the building? Yeah, that pass from Anderson TK. Big up TK in the building, bro. That pass from Anderson TK was, yeah, bro. That ball that was nice. And this is what I'm saying. Like, I love Kobe Mainu, and you know how much I love Kobe, and we all do. But it's okay to watch off players and understand what they can do and what they can't do. And Kobe could have. Thing is, Kobe would have still found Madueke, but Kobe's mainly past Madueke would have been a lofted, floated pass. Yeah. Anderson's pass was power. It was direct. It was more. It was closer to the ground. And it wasn't like a lofted air floater. That was a good ball from Anderson. That was nice. But I don't know. Listen, I know you're joking, but 116 million pound pass. Yeah, I think Chouameni would have made that pass, and Chouameni's not worth 116 million. But I hear what you're saying though. Yeah, man. Big up, man. Let me know what's going on. The weekend's almost finished now. Saturday evening. I believe in England's potential for great things. We have the quality to get knocked out in the semi-final. um, yeah, I feel like I don't know. I'm very open-minded when it comes to this game. I don't know because England are a team, yeah, that we've seen can play bad and not play that well, and then Jude Bellingham or Harry Kane scores, or we get a penalty, or we get. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like for Norway to beat England, Norway have to play well. For England to beat Norway, I don't know if they actually need to play well. They can stink the game out, and then Jude Bellingham box crasher scores. So that's the thing. That's the thing. England, even though you can say what you want, England have certain individuals in there that can change the game, and I think slightly more than Norway, essentially. And in World Cups like this, I feel like individual brilliance, as you can see from France, when you need Mbappe to the score goal from nowhere, and individual brilliance is important in the World Cup. Individuality, because you don't really have time to coach these players into a system, that system game that the club managers have all summer to implement and all season to implement and all these things. No. A World Cup manager doesn't really have too long to implement a system. Hence why in World Cups you bring the players who are sometimes the best individuals. Unless you're Spain, because Spain have a way of playing, yeah, that's nothing to do with the country's coach. Spain have a way of playing that's something to do with Spanish academies. So you don't need to coach Spanish national teams a certain way because all Spanish players kind of play a tiki-taka way. But like I said, I feel like international tournaments, a lot of individual brilliance, bro. The teams that play well without individual brilliance, like the Japans of the world, they'll or the Moroccos. Morocco are a team, good team, but they don't have the individual brilliance, and they will always get up to a point. Always get up to a point, but you World Cup more than anything, you need individual brilliance, bro. You ain't got time to flip in fully organized, develop a style of play. What style of play can you play with all this mismatch of players? You got Declan Rice and you got Anderson. Then you got Madueke. It's just like, there we go. That's nice from England. Ah, Gordon. That's a good one again. Again. Okay, this is nice from England. Bring it back to Elliot Anderson. Ah, another ball from Edison. Listen, Elliot Anderson, yeah. The first, he's offside. Madueke, bro. Why are you offside, you nincompoop? The first I ain't use the word nincompoop in time. I surprised myself, nincompoop, But the first 5 minutes is the best I've seen Anderson play for England, like ever. Man just played two balls, out wide, and I'm getting excited. Big up, man. What's Oz saying? What's TK saying? What people are saying? Leacher was surprisingly good has surprisingly good long passes. Leach can play football. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Norway. Ah, Haaland. That's not it. That wasn't it. I thought that was Jude Bellingham on the ball. Was Jude. That's nice, Jude. What you doing, Jude? Larger than life, Jude. You know what I like about? I like Jude. One thing I don't like about Jude is that Jude's that kind of player, yeah, who is very performative. I.e., he knows where the cameras are and he performs like for the cameras, not on the pitch, but when he's not on the pitch. And the whole doing all that stuff when he's at Madrid and doing all that stuff. I'm like, Jude, just play football, bro. Just play football, bro. Declan Rice dropping deep. Let me see who drops deeper, Declan Rice or let's see that actually. Who drops deeper for England, Declan Rice or Elliot Anderson? At the moment, I mean, it is a double pivot, but even in a double pivot, you might have one that is deeper than the other. I feel that Declan's slightly deeper than Elliot. Um, Body language of Stones and Gahey is not inspiring versus Haaland. Few defenders will know him better, and they don't look convinced. Let me look at that a bit closer, Oz. I don't know if I've noticed that. Let me look at that a bit closer. But Oz, I'm not gonna lie, Oz. When Haaland's ready, yeah, he can't be stopped, bro. When he's ready, he can't be stopped. He can't be. Kane will back his ass into someone and flop to the ground in the box, and the penalty will be given. I agree. That will happen today. What are the odds that what are the odds that England will be given a penalty today? I think the odds are high. I would go with, I'm not going to say 50-50 because that's just a cop out. That's a cop out, but I feel like the odds are high for England getting a penalty today. Look how deep Kane is now. It's a good ball from Kane to flip in. Handball, Madueke. Bro, Madueke's on drugs, bro. And I haven't finished rolling my zoot yet. I don't get Madueke, bro. Help me. Help me. Help me understand. Help me understand. He's asleep. Mad is sleepy. Because he ain't awake, bro. That's a good work, though, for Madueke. That's good work. TK. Lemens isn't, bro. You are funny. Remember, Lemens is finished as a keeper. I hope that one mistake he made doesn't finish him, bro. I don't care about Belgium. There we go. Norway on the counter attack. They can't. England get players back quickly. No, I saw the mistake Lemens made against Spain. It's just a shame, innit? It's a shame. But do you know what, TK? I've seen we've overhyped how bad Onana is. Onana was bad, yeah, but you know when it got to a point where we were just calling him Bart Simpson and like attacking him personally and like doing all these things. I'm like, bro, relax. Like Onana made about 5 big errors that led to goals. But he was bad, but Onana was bad, and Onana being bad is one of the reasons why we look past Lemens' deficiencies. I've said Lemens is a good goalkeeper, yeah, and we don't need a great, absolutely amazing goalkeeper. We just need a goalkeeper that does most of the right things, and that's it. It would be good to have an astounding goalkeeper, an exceptional goalkeeper, but I don't know if we 100% absolutely need one. We just need a steady goalkeeper. And I feel like Lemens is a steady goalkeeper. And he's had one season, and I feel like people are trying to hype him up a bit too much. What Lemens has never pulled out a save out of his ass. Like, wow, what an amazing save. Lemens saves the shots he's supposed to save and concedes the shot he's supposed to concede. He doesn't do anything amazing. He's not Oliver Kahn or anything. And I feel like it's not a bad thing either. We need someone steady. I've said many times, Lemens is boring. He's basic, but that's a good thing. But what I don't want to hear in the Man United fan base is that Lemens is the best goalkeeper in the world and all these things. No, he's not. And if anything, that mistake, just hopefully reminded people that Lemens is 23, bro. He's not in his prime yet, and he's got a long way to go to being that guy. A long way to go. What the hell, bro? That pass is crazy. 13 minutes gone. Look at Venus Williams in the are both the Williams sisters married like white guys, and both married Italians as well. You know, Italians love their black women. You know, I would have noticed that. I spoke to one of my Italian brethren before. I said a lot of Italian men, olive skin Italian men, they love their chocolate. It's a thing, you know. It's a thing. It's a natural thing. Do you, man? Do you? Good on you. Good on you. I'm surprised Manu hasn't seen any minutes so far. Quite a lot of guys done shifts in centre mid already. Yeah. Do you know what? Man United fans, we we're looking at it. We are surprised by it, but because we are Man United fans and we think about Man United first. In my mind is listen, don't get injured. If you don't play Kobe Manu, cool. I don't care. As long as Kobe Manu comes back to Manchester United, the prince, because he's the prince of Manchester. He's Manchester born and bred, homegrown. So he should be the prince of the city. Come back, and that's it. Go and have your holiday, actually. 2 weeks holiday, and let's come back. I don't care if Kobe Manu doesn't play any minutes, bro. Just don't get injured playing for England. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Because I'm like, the manager wants P and P. He wants two dynamic midfielders. And we know Kobe Manu as a footballer. We know what he's good at, what he's not good at. And Kobe Manu is not the most dynamic. He's not going to run around the way Anderson and Declan Rice run around. He's just not going to do that. That is another reason why we are looking to partner Kobe with the most aggressive running humans in football. Hence why we looked at Chouameni. We looked at Edison. We're looking at people to partner Kobe who can cover grass. Who can cover grass. And to be fair, even to be fair to Kobe Manu, that was one of the criticisms that Amorim had for him. You couldn't play him in that double pivot because he's not a crazy P&P running around guy. But that being said, guys, when Kobe Manu was playing for Carrick, Kobe Manu was tracking back. Kobe Manu was covering the ground. He was. So that's also a slight misconception of Kobe, I think. I think Kobe Manu's proven because what we saw towards the end of last season, I saw things from Kobe that I haven't seen for a while. I saw Kobe tracking back, slide tackling. I've said in my chat that Kobe Manu clearly, what Casemiro was doing is clearly rubbing off on Kobe. Because towards the end of the season, Kobe was looking like Cass. He was doing the Cass slide tackles when he doesn't really slide the player but slides the ball. Kobe was doing that shit. He was tracking back, covering the runs. We've got an attacking midfielder in Kobe Manu who's playing deeper than Cass as a six, doing his defensive duties. And I'm like, when I told my chat yet that when you got 19-year-olds like Kobe Manu, you don't know what they're going to become. You don't know in 3 years' time if Kobe's going to still be a six, is he going to be an 8 or a 10? Because he can do so much. Just let him do his thing and then see where he falls. That's it. Look at Dorgu. No one knows what Dorgu is. But hopefully the chips will fall for Dorgu. Hopefully. This game is a bit slow now, guys. Don't you think? Is it me or is the tempo or the pace of the game is not that quick? I feel like the group games had a sort of quicker tempo. I don't know. Oh, that's a good ball from Jude. Please, please, Madueke, bro. How did as soon as the ball went to Madueke, my brain was like, please, Madueke, just don't lose it. Don't do something. I need Madueke, bro. Madueke. I think many in England hate Jude because he snubbed the Prem and chose to play in Spain. I can see that. I can see that being one. I don't think people in England hate Jude, by the way. Um, I think if anything, it's opposite. Jude is Jude's loved, but there are a few people who don't who do hate Jude. I mean, that could be the reason. That's sort of why why you playing abroad. Why didn't you stay in England? Subconsciously, that could be a reason why. Finish. Oh, that's a good delivery. That could be a reason why some people don't like him. I can understand that perspective. I think you know, but he did start in England. He did start off in Birmingham City in the Championship. And Kane's not playing for England, playing in England right now either. I think in general, he's loved by most. Jude Bellingham. In general. I'm not getting too excited about the Lamens thing. All that happened is that someone's shot, and rather than catching it, he parried it. Or he saved it, but he didn't push it out wide. You know when the goalkeeper's supposed to save and he's supposed to really, there we go, England here, Kane. Oh, lucky. Yeah, so rather than pushing it wide like he's supposed to do as a goalkeeper, he just saved it. His brain was just thinking about just saving it. And if your brain just thinks about just saving it, that's what you'll do. So he just saved it and he just fell forward rather than to the side. He pushed it forward in front of him rather than to the side. And he doesn't usually do that. That's why I'm not worried about it. And goalkeepers make mistakes. The best goalkeepers in the world make howlers. Schmeichel makes howlers. That's why I'm like, if a goalkeeper makes one or two howlers a season, so I feel like goalkeepers are the only players who absolutely have to be perfect. Every other player can misplace passes, can do stuff. If a goalkeeper makes a mistake, it results in a goal. A goalkeeper has to be like perfect. Not perfect, but you know what I mean. Goalkeeper can't make mistakes the way that outfield players can make mistakes. Lemens channeled. No, only HMS Maguire can neutralize Haaland. That's actually quite funny. HMS Maguire neutralizing Haaland, the Vikings, right? HMS neutralizing the Viking boats, the Viking ships. But jokes aside, I've always said Maguire is a good penalty box defender. When Maguire doesn't have to move more than 3 feet, i.e., he's in the penalty box, very good defender. He's big, he's strong, he takes up a lot of space. Good. You try to cross the ball in all you like, Maguire will keep heading it out. But outside, there we go. Finish. Oh, that's a good ball in. That's actually a good ball in, you know. It bounced over Madueke's head. Nobody was anticipating it. This is decent from England. I think a lot of people were expecting Norway to dominate possession. But England have been all right. They've been all right. Moving the ball around. Look, but they need to move it with more speed. Lemens channeled his inner Karius. Karius was done as a keeper after one Champions League game. Lemens same after yesterday's blunder. TK, do you honestly? I know you're joking. You can't honestly. What do you mean done? As in, you think Man United are gonna drop the goalkeeper from Man United squad because he made a mistake in the World Cup? Oh, oh, Riley. Or are you saying TK that mistake is gonna get to his head and he's gonna deteriorate as a goalkeeper and get worse? Because it's either you rate him as a goalkeeper or you don't rate him, right? And if you spend a whole year doing well and then make one mistake during the whole year and that makes you a bad goalkeeper, then what are we doing? What are we doing? But if you're saying that mistake is gonna lead to another mistake and he's on some sort of downward trajectory and he's never gonna be the same again, then I think that's a bold claim. A bold claim, man. What we need to go and what is our new goalkeeper? The lead, the new goalkeeper we bought. Is he gonna play? Is he gonna start the season? Is that what you're saying, TK? Venus Williams. I thought that was Mike Tyson. Hey, TK, come on, man. I'm not having no Williams sisters disrespect. People are always trying to take the piss out of my black sisters and calling them men. I'm not having no disrespect for the Williams sisters. Beautiful, beautiful queens. Where can I watch it for free? Bro, I'm not gonna lie. It depends on where you are. Rona, Jean Williams. If you're in UK, just watch it on ITV. Um, I don't know what else to say. I'm not gonna encourage any activities that are not against the law. That are against the law, should I say? Um, but yeah, it's World Cup games are free to watch on free TV. If that makes any sense. Oh, there you go. TK told you. TK told you. Run to your local pub. Every pub in the country is showing this match, bro. There'll be no pub. I reckon clubs. I reckon dance clubs will probably stop the dancing. Um, I hear all white. Here, the all white Nike England kits has better absorbency. This will come in handy at the end when the TK, you fool, bro. I'm bare reading that comment. I'm like, what? Man's talking about science and shit. Man's like, they need it. They need it for their tears. TK's the guy, you know. Big up TK in the building, bro. I think mentally he might be fried. I don't listen. I hear that, TK. I hear that. That is a possibility. I hope not. Hearing what I've heard from him, if that was Onana, he might have been fried. But this guy is so chilled. The footballers, yeah, like Kobe Mainu, like Paul Scholes, I keep telling you this, Messi's, Olise, these sort of like autistic, nonchalant footballers that don't feel pressure, that just like, yeah, yeah. Those guys, I'd like to think that those guys can handle shit more than the guys that are hella emotional. The Vinnies, the Mbappes that wear their heart on their sleeve, that are very emotional, you can get them. Crowds can get them worked up and all these things. The steely players, I think Lemens comes across like he's just chilled. That's how I'd like to think of Lemens. In the deadpan Michael Carrick, Paul Scholesy sort of mode of whatever, man. Yeah. But I don't know. That's how I like it. That's a picture I've painted of him in my mind. Like, who knows? TK could be right. He could come back to Manchester after that big mistake that kicked his whole country out of the World Cup. Because he's the one. He single-handedly, to what TK was saying in the chat, he single-handedly, Lemans, whether you like to admit it or not, whether you Man United fan or not, he's single. Here we go. Oh, free kick. This is a good place. But who takes England's free kicks? Who's the free kick taker? Declan Rice. Declan Rice, isn't it? Yeah. I'm thinking Declan Rice. Do England have a free kick specialist? I mean, did England have a free kick after Beckham? After Beckham, who's been England's free kick specialists? I don't know. But it's gonna be Declan, right? I'm not gonna lie, that's a left footer. We know that's a left footer right there. Please don't give it to Madueke. Don't give it to Madueke. Wow. Big up Niche. Niche fan also thinks he's cooked now. So I feel like I'm the only one who thinks he'll be alright. You guys feel like that mistake, yeah, will affect him that much? I haven't thought about it. It's interesting that you guys think like this. You think he's cooked after that one error? You know what? Maybe, maybe, but I don't know, guys. I hope not. That's all I can say. I hope not. Oh, Kane, bro. What are you doing? What was that? What are you doing, Harry? I don't know if that was right. What was it? I don't understand that free kick, guys. Was he just putting his laces through it, trying to aim for the top corner? Mm. All right, whatever, Harry Kane. And also, as much as I like Casemiro, guys, you know I love Cas. His lack of legs is a lack of legs, and you have to set up your team to protect Casemiro's legs. The way Man United play under Michael Carrick, when we retreat into our low block and then we counter attack, and we do that often because Casemiro. There's if you know a player has a deficiency, you find a way to play, yeah, with that player. Amarim didn't care about the player's deficiencies. Amarim put his system above everything else. So if you couldn't do what Amarim wanted you to do, he'll still play his system anyway. Whereas Carrick was like, cool, cool. My man ain't got too much legs, so I'm gonna play a way that gets the best out of him without his legs. A man scored 10 goals, his best goal scoring season in his career, right? Because he was playing further forward than Kobe Mainoo. Kobe Mainoo was our 6, and Cass was our 8, right? For Brazil, Carlo didn't do anything like that. Carlo just played the 2 double pivots and didn't really organize a team in a way that protected or hid Casemiro. What's happening here? Hid Casemiro's deficiency. And Norway made use of that, the holes in midfield. However, against England with Declan Rice and Anderson, you expect those gaps in midfield to appear less, and therefore Norway are going to have a harder time. You'd think. You'd think. Yeah, Niche fan says he feels like Lemens is cooked, bro. It looked like it destroyed him, bro. I can't hear. I mean, it has happened, but I don't want to hear one mistake in a moment of time has cooked your career. But stuff like that happens. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe that chip. You know when Onana, I think it was Onana's first or second game. Either way, it was one of his first games. So the first bunch of games Onana played for Man United, I think he conceded a lob. Somebody lobbed him. It might have even been in pre-season, but either way, he was lobbed. Who knows? That one moment there could have been the catalyst for everything crap that we saw from him. So people are different in it. Everyone reacts to certain situations differently, guys. It depends on the person's personality, depends on how much confidence they have, all of these things. So I guess we will see, guys. We will see. This game's boring, guys. we've been watching half an hour of this game, and I don't think we've had one chance created, one proper chance created in this game that we are watching. But it is delicately like it's a very interesting game though. Not interesting as in it's exciting, but it's intriguing. It's intriguing. Maybe not interesting, but intriguing. See Norway press. See what Bellingham does. That's nice. Let's see if England can get out this press. Can England get out this press without making it? There we go. Just as I was saying, let's see if England can get out of this press without losing the ball, because the Wolves were closing in on England, bro. I was like, bro, you guys are dilly-dallying on the ball, and Norway are closing in on you. We've seen just then. Could that, see, football's interesting. Could that moment now be a catalyst for Norway scoring? Football is such. Le Mans. What? Sorry, what am I reading? We had movie theaters showing Canada games here. Bro, that is cool, man. Did we have movie theaters showing England games here? I guess you guys are the host nation, TK. So I get that. I don't know if we're gonna have that. Cinemas and theaters, movie theaters. But that would be cool though. That would be cool. I want England to have a completely black kit. That ain't gonna happen, man. That ain't gonna happen, man. Black doesn't have anything to do with England. All European teams play red, white, and blue. I think will have some sort of red, white, and blue. I believe. No, Sweden have yellow, but I think their shorts are blue. But do you know what? Man United, maybe the England away kit will be black, but I feel like England, yeah, is a country of traditional white people, right? And I feel like it will always be white. Ah, or red. But I would love, because I'm thinking Man United don't have blue. Blue's got nothing to do with Man United, but our third kit or away kit sometimes blue. So why can't England have a black kit? I think England in a black kit would look slick. What the hell is that? Was that? What? Bro, 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 bro. I thought that was a cross. How did we? How did he score this? Let me see this again. What the French? Nah, what? Oh my Lord Jesus of Nazareth. Bumbaros. Bumberclad. Blowo. Jano. That goal. No way. Rotted, bumper rotted, Ross clotted, pussy clotted, bumper Ross. All of them thing there. Whoa. That's crazy. Where did that come from? Trossard. The Trossard referee. That is a Trossard referee, right? Yeah, that's a Trossard's dad. I love the Trossard referee. He looks like this. He looks like Trossard's dad. The same Trossard eyes. I can't believe that goal. England. Oh my gosh. Norway haven't done anything. Oh man. I don't even know what to say. I'm still. Do you know what I was like? Yeah. That goal, yeah. That goal is like Ronaldinho's goal. No, when Ronaldinho was trying to cross the ball, yeah, and he just outdid Seaman. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. No one can tell me Ronaldinho meant it. Maybe he did, but it looked like Ronaldinho tried to cross the ball. He didn't mean it, and he lobbed Seaman. I feel like that's what that was, bro. Ah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Good bastard. Yeah, I'm doing that's me. Unless you got a grinder. Yeah, cool. Give me a paper. Give me one of the papers. Big up Acho in the building, man. Big up a niche. What's niche saying? Vita. um, no, hold on. I missed that TK's comments. Lemens wasn't bought for big money, and he was replacing the worst in recent history, so that might save his mental health. TK, I think Lemens will be all right, or maybe I'm choosing to believe that Lemens will be okay. I don't want that this thing to derail him and to be the end of him. He's young. He's not even yeah. United, hopefully, United can work with him, improve it, like get his confidence back, and all these things. Let's just remind him that he hasn't made that. Bro, England are behaving very, very strangely now. They're acting very booky. What's TK? Not gonna lie, Norway's kits are one of the best. I like Norway's kits. I like Norway. Do you know what? I like Sweden's kit. I like kits, yeah, TK. That aren't just one. I think England's kit is so boring. You know what England? Do you know what England kit I liked? I like the England kit, yeah, with blue trim, the white with don't shoot, white with blue trims. I feel like this kit, it's just it ain't doing it for me, man. This England kit, like, make the socks red or something, or put some bit more red. I don't know, man. It's just too. It's too bangers and mash. It's too bangers and mash, bro. It's too fish and chips. You know, I'm nah, man. Where's the curry sauce, bro? The kit needs curry sauce, bro. It's fish and chips kit, man. Allow it. Um, Niche fan said VTEX are number one now. You are the king now. Where's that from? You are the king now. No, I am the captain now. That's that show, that film with the Somalian pirates and what's that actor's name? Tom Hanks. Wilson. Yeah, I am the captain now. VTEX ain't our number one, bro. You man, yeah. So my guy. To be fair, to the chat, yeah. I didn't see the aftermath. I didn't see how man was. I didn't see. I saw the miss. I saw passes that, bro, to Haaland. But why Haaland, bro? Bro, I just don't understand what I just saw. There were two of them. There were Stones and Gahey, and just Haaland by himself. And this man managed to make Gahey fall over, yeah, and then Stones kick the ball out. One striker. I get the two of you. Like, what are we doing here? These guys, just like Osman in the chat said, are these guys terrified of Haaland, bro? Bro, if you're playing against, if two people are playing against one striker, guys, I beg you just fix up. I beg you guys fix up. Please. VTech, yes. Bro, at the end of the day, do you know what? I ain't tied to Lemens. Lemens ain't my daddy. Yeah. And at the end of the day, if VTech is better than Lemens, and I've always said, listen, I want to see what VTech can do. I don't get the whole buying this Leeds United goalkeeper as our number two when isn't VTech supposed to be back? Isn't VTech supposed to be coming out? What is happening there? I think Man United, yeah, because they have a number one already, I think they're prepared to sell VTech and get money for him. I honestly believe that, guys. Yeah, but bro, Loris Sven Karius can quit all he likes, bro. Like, why would he quit after making a mistake, bro? How can what sort of person is that? Imagine making a mistake here and they say, I don't want to play anymore. I know you're obviously the mental stuff and all that, but I don't know, guys, bro. That is, I get it. Always try to empathize and I always try to see perspectives in it, but that's just dead to me, bro. Like, you can't quit after making a mistake, bro. When you make a mistake, you go again. That makes me want to go even harder when I make a mistake. Not quit. But I hear what you man are saying. I hear you. Big up Acho in the building. England away kit would be fire in black. I think England would look sick in black. Oh my gosh, guys. 2 against 1. Oh my lord. It's 2 against 1. It's 2 against 1. Oh, you are rubbish. You are rubbish. I know Stones, like, okay, Stones picked up a good, was it Stones? Stones picked up a really good position. You know what, as a defender, and it's 2 against 1, you're supposed to stand in a position where it's impossible for him to cross the ball to the other guy. So you're supposed to stand in the middle so you can't cross the ball, but also not too close to him so he can beat you, and not too far away from him. And I think Stones' position there was very good. It was very good because that attacker didn't even know what to do. Should I cross the ball? Should I? Oh, Madueke's cross. That's better from Madueke. Took his man on round the outside. Put a decent cross in. Let's go, England. Just 1 or 2 minutes left of the first half. Um, Big up. Actual white kits and black kits are the best. I don't know, man. They're good, but I don't like. I feel like just black kits and white kits are, by themselves aren't good. I feel like all black kit without nice trims isn't good. Like our black kit, yeah, with like yellow trim and stuff, yeah, nice. But like just a black kit with like white trims, it's a bit, you know what I mean? Oh, flag is up. But I hear what you're saying, though. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I'm trying. That being said, guys, what is your favorite kit right now in the World Cup? Because I don't think I've thought about this. What kit have you seen in the World Cup so far that you're like, yeah, bro, if I wish I was Iranian so I can get the Iranian kit, or I mean, you don't need to be Iranian to get, you don't need to be from the country to get their kit. But what kit have you been like, yeah, this kit is wavy? Do you know what? Yeah, I like the French blue first and foremost. I love that French blue. I'm trying to think. There we go, Gordon. Do you know what? I like the Japanese. I like the Japanese blue. That Japanese blue is a nice blue. It's a nice blue. Hmm. Back to Euro teams wearing blue or red or white combos. Germany wears green for their away kits because green and white are the official colours of the German Football Association logo. Yeah. All right, TK. So here we go. Bellingham! Jude! That's TK's guy. That's what I'm saying. Jude comes up clutch again, taking the game by the balls and saying, listen, this is what I said about Jude Bellingham. That's what I said about Jude Bellingham. People can disagree whether they put him as world class, put him as elite, all of these things, yeah. One thing I think we can't disagree on, yeah, is Jude has elite, elite mentality, bro. I told you he stands tall, he takes responsibility, he wants the ball. He might not be the best, my favorite player to watch, but my gosh, look at this. Strong, slap, box crashing at his finest. This is what Jude Bellingham does. Box crash, slap. Mentality monster, bro. No one can say nothing about. Listen, one thing I will say, yeah, I like. I might go. I might even be hard on Saka, for instance, for Arsenal. But one thing I always say about Saka, this Saka's footballing brain, yeah. Oh, I love Saka's footballing brain, bro. I like Elise's footballing brain, and this guy's a mentality monster, bro. You can never convince this guy he's not good. You know when some people will, you're shit, and eventually they'll lose confidence. No, no, no. Bellingham can't lose confidence. It doesn't exist. Look at this guy. Oh, see, that pass wasn't good, Jude. Well done, Bellingham. Now we've got a game, lads. Now we've got a game. That's TK's guy. Jude. World class Jude. Um, yeah, what we were reading something. Yeah, Germany. So we're talking about the football kits, the colours. I just feel like because Man United, yeah, Man United's colours are technically red, white, and black. That's our. If we had a flag, don't forget teams had flags back in the day or something. And I feel like the Man United flag was like a red, white, and black. Hence why we wear black kits sometimes. But we've had a blue. We've had a blue third kit. Oh my lord! Offside. Harry. Ooh, offside. How old were you guys when you realized Harry was short for Henry? Like how old? No, and I want be honest. When did the chat? When did you figure out that everyone called Harry in the world, their first name was really Henry, i.e., Henry Maguire, Henry Kane. That's their names, but we call them Harry for. I feel like I was a grown ass adult, yeah, when I found out that Harry, for some reason, is short for Henry, even though that it's the same syllables, two syllables. Harry, Henry. How can Harry be short for Henry? But yeah, I didn't know that until I was an adult. I knew about Dick being short for Richard before I knew that Harry was short for Henry. Because of course I'm gonna know that. When I saw Dick for the first time, Dick Dick Stevens, I'm like, what? Why would you call yourself Dick? What is that? What does that mean? Dick who? Why is your first name Dick? Oh, Dick is apparently short for Richard, right? And I was like, what? Weird. Big up Chosen and the chat. It's coming home. It's coming home, says Acho. Football is coming home. Listen, one thing England have shown us in this World Cup, they don't die. They don't lay down. And TK, England might be a team, yeah, that actually raise their game to the opponent's level. You know how Man United lower their game to the opponent's level? Maybe this England team might be a team that raises their game to the opponent's level. I don't know. The Brazil blue, yeah, the Brazil blue kit is insane as well. Niche fan. Mm. We miss Italy, bro. I reckon if Italy win a World Cup, we'll be seeing some nice Italian kits, you know. That nice blue, because the Italian blue is lighter, isn't it? Yeah, it's a lighter blue. No, yeah, we need some Italian kits, bro. I don't what's happened to Italy as a footballing nation. Anyway, guys, half time. I'm watching Tom Holland, The Odyssey, adverts and shit. Big up niche fan. Big up kind of seeing the building as well. Um, Norway's been balling, not flashing with a lot of chances and shots, but they've been strong as well. Clear patterns of play. But I feel like United. England have had more the ball, no? Yeah. England have had 68% possession, bro. England have dominated this game in terms of ball possession anyway. Two fish and chips. Worse. The England, I don't know. Maybe I need to see the trims a bit closer. The England trimming. But it's the red I don't like, bro. It's there it is. Is that red? It's I don't know. I don't like it. Worst England kit was a grey Umbro. Southgate hated them so much that he fluffed. Bro, I'm gonna ATK. I'm gonna say something controversial right now. I didn't hate the grey Umbro kit. I didn't hate it, TK. I know the Southgate penalty miss kit, yeah, is good. It will be hated because of of what happened. But I didn't hate that. The kit looked funny though. It looked, but it wasn't boring. This is what I'm trying to say. It wasn't a boring kit. There was stuff going on. Oh man, but it wasn't a. I didn't mind that kit, but that kit's obviously like traumatizing kit for a lot of people. So I get it. I like Japan's away kit. Says me. Let me see Japan's away kit. Let me Google that. What's Japan's away kit? Japan's away kit. Japan away kit. Oh, the white one, niche fan with the stripes. Ooh. Oh snap! Is that the? Hold on, let me hold it up. Move, man. You know when you go on websites and all websites nowadays want to talk to you about cookies, bro, and and vendors and click here to have 1 million people steal your identification. No, bro. Like, why do every website want to know everything about you? Just so you go onto the website, bro. Just for you to see the site, bro. I'm trying to find this shirt, and it's asking me, "Do you want to allow this thing to access?" No, bro. I just want to see the fucking shirt. You have no. I'm not giving you permission to access my photos just to go on your site, bro. These things get me mad. You know when you sometimes go to places and buy stuff and they ask for your name and address, and you think, why do you need to know my name and address when what I want to do is purchase this good, purchase this item? Can't I purchase this item anonymously? Technically, I can't because I'm using my card. But bro, you don't need to know everything about me, yeah, just so I can access your service, bro. These things just get me mad, bro. Bro, you talk about this kit, yeah? Oh, you can't see it. It's a bit blurry. Why is it so blurry? But yeah, do you know what? Yeah, I like the kit because it's like white, yeah, but it's got like red, gold, orange, blue stripe. It's like now that I've said it, it's a rainbow in it. It was some LGBTQ. Sorry, man. LGBT. I don't know what it is anymore. LGBTQ stuff. No, it's nice. I like it. The colors, the lines kind of pop out of the shirt, like they're vibrant. Them. I'm assuming that's the kit you're talking about, bro. Because when I Google away kit, that's the only kit that comes up. Japanese away kit. Um, I hate grey kits. So you must have hated England's. What was that? 96, right? TK, that grey kit is 96. Euro 90. That's a Euro 96 kit. I think. I believe so. Anyway. Yeah, agreed, chosen. And VTech wants to be in number one, not a number two. Yeah, it will make sense that we sell VTech. Listen, we need to start doing what Chelsea do and not be emotional about it. I'm not saying buy loads of kids and selling them and sell them. That is yeah, that's some factory shit. But listen, if we've got someone like VTech and we know we've got someone like Lemens and we don't need two number ones fighting it. Listen, we don't need that for a goalkeeping position. And we can get a little 15 million for VTech. Why not? Why not? I'm not attached to any of these players, bro. Except for Ahmad. Even Kobe. I keep saying Kobe needs to hold bench sometimes, guys. I keep saying like when we get our signings, that double pivot, Kobe Main's going to be holding bench sometimes, and it will be a Kone and Santos double pivot sometimes in the Champions League. It will happen. It will happen. Um, is it just me or does Haaland look like he ate too much GMO foods, bro? VTech is quality. That's what American diet does to you, bro. Don't get me started about the American diet, bro. Don't get, bro. Everything is large, bro. Everything is triple the size. Proper proud, you know. You're crazy. Um, what is Jik Maga doing at the game? You know, Jik Maga. I think I need another beer in it. I need another beer. Kind of see Erling could have bent his run a little. Yeah, but I feel like it was hard though. Or the if the play was good enough, he should take on the flipping defender. Or clip it over clip it over his head into Haaland. Just clip it. Clip it over his head. I don't know, man. He could have done something, man. Something better. He could have done something better there. Favorite kit in the World Cup. I knew it. Me and Actual have a similar brain. I said favorite kit in the World Cup. It would have to be one of the Japanese ones. I like the French one and the blue Brazil, but I go. But I like a. You know, sometimes you don't realize you had a blue bias until you start saying it out loud. Because I just literally said, "Oh, I like Brazil's. I like France's blue, and I like the Japanese's blue." And then while saying it, I thought to myself, "Hold on a second. Why have I, when thinking about the best kits, went straight to the best blue ones?" You know when you got that unconscious bias, and then your unconscious bias comes out, and you're like, "Oh shit, I like blue kits." Yeah, I do. I like the different types: the navy, the dark, the sky blue. And if you can mix and match different types of blues in your kit, ooh wee, mm, Shabba ranks, Shabba ranks. See, everyone saying Japanese kits. TK says the Japanese white, the French white. Norway today. I like Norway's kit today, to be honest. The German bluish green. Let me Google this. I've seen a German bluish green. German away kit. German away kit 2006. Oh, is that can't be it. Oh yeah. Oh, T Kizzles. Hey. I ain't gonna lie, this kit looks kind of mad, TK. The blue, I talk about the German blue one with the baby blue collar trims and the baby blue trims there. If that's the one you're talking about, then oh shizzle. Let me see if I can show you. Oh, it's not. Unless you're talking about that one. Yeah, I can see why that one's bad. That one's bad. It's all right still. Honestly, Japanese. Japanese home kit. Just remind myself quickly. The type of blue that. Bro, that is bad. I might get Japanese. I might get a Japanese home kit. I might have to. It's the white. It's the kind of the white sort of lines coming from the center as well. Looks Adidas, of course. It's Adidas, bro. Saying that, of course, it's Adidas. There are fans who are split because when we had we still got Adidas. Do you guys prefer Adidas or Nike kits? Let me see because I'm thinking Man United, Adidas. We're still with Adidas, aren't we? Man United. 26, 27 kit. Yeah, Adidas. I've enjoyed our Adidas kits, and I know not everyone likes our Adidas kits, but when we had the Chevrolet Gold thing in it, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I love that era, Paul Pogba era, Chevrolet. I love that era, but that gold Chevrolet thing with the red gold, nada, get out of here. Get the hell out of there with that gold. I hated that Chevrolet sign. And the thing about the Chevrolet sign, the logo is not even like, it's like a X, right? Chevrolet is like a little X, but it's not like a centered X. So it always looked sort of off center, the Chevrolet sign. It's, bro, the Snapdragon for me, yeah, looks better. Yes, the writing is basic, just a white word Snapdragon, but at least the fake flame bit in a Snapdragon reminds me of the is it a Vodafone kit with Van Nistelrooy? That famous Vodafone kit that we had. It reminds me of that. Niche fan said the Japanese away kit is the best. So what are you saying? I should get the Japanese away kit? Because I will. I don't mind getting another jersey. I don't mind. I'll definitely cop one of those jerseys. I'll cop one. I'll buy one. The candy cake pinstripes on the white Japanese shirt are so dope. Yeah, it pops. You know, like the color isn't just a color. It like, is the word illuminate? Can I say illuminates? Shines. It kind of pops in a different way. That's why I'm like, listen, I'm looking at England's shirt right now. I'm looking at the number 2, that red with a black outline. And I'm like, it just looks, why did you need the black outline of the number? Just have the number red without the black outline and the black outline of the 9 and the black outline of the word. Guys, I'm just not feeling that. I ain't feeling it. Anyway, we're coming out for the second half. I'm glad you came around on Jude Wiz. I remember arguing with you about this in the very chat. Bellingham has solved the final level already. How to impact games at the crucial moments. This is my thing on Jude. There's no point in having a brain if you can't change your mind. Yeah. Sometimes I like to be consistent, and sometimes when you're logically consistent, what that means is when you receive sometimes new information, you still want to be consistent, and you don't want to change, because if you change, it means you're not being consistent. So there is that thing to contend with. Jude Bellingham is a very, 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 very good footballer. Very good footballer. Would I have Jude Bellingham at Manchester United? Yes. Not for the 126, maybe actually. Probably not for the 126 million. But you can't deny, listen, we've seen with our eyes, you can't deny Jude Bellingham's character, his mentality. Because what we saw just then wasn't, he dribbled the ball, pushed it forward, and then he shot. It wasn't overly techie. This is what I'm trying to say. It wasn't a Mbappe overhead kick or into the top corner or anything. It was about his determination to do it and his imagination to do it. So I can't argue. I can argue about where Jude Bellingham fits, if he's absolutely elite, if he's absolutely world class in terms of his actual technical football ability. But one thing I will not argue with anymore, and I've given up with arguing now, and I've lost. No, it's not losing, but I'd admit that his mentality at the very least is world class. His belief, his attitude, the way he carries himself on the pitch, it's elite. It's elite. And in tournaments like this, yeah, you kind of need that. You kind of do need that. Anyway, the second half has started, guys. Here we go. Inside. Gordon again. Nice. Free kick. We'll take that. It's Jude's power. It freezes defenders. They all reacted late. That's it. That's it. And these things aren't technical ability. It's just him. I said, listen, Jude Bellingham at age 16 was already 6'2" and bigger than everyone else, stronger than everyone else. It's his stature. He was already built like a man at the age of 15, Jude Bellingham. We all saw him at Birmingham City doing what he was doing with men in the championship. Free kick, Eze. Wait, who did Eze come on? Eze came on for Madueke, right? No? What's happening? Let me see if I notice Madueke on the field. I'm thinking Eze's on. Oh, TK said he thought Harry was short for Harold. Is it? I think. Oh, sorry, I forgot. I forgot to ask that question about Henry and Harold. I'm pretty sure Henry. Yeah, Harry is traditionally a diminutive or nickname for Henry. Hence why we have Harry Styles, Henry Styles. We have Harry, who's a prince, Harry and Meghan. His name is Henry. So everyone who's called Harry is actually their name's Henry. Um, but I feel like you can. I feel like you should also be able to call someone Harry if their first name is Harold. I feel like that's also a thing, but it's not. It's not what it started off as. I think it started off as Harry is a diminutive nickname for Henry, and I didn't know that until I was an adult. So I was thinking, raw, all these 8-year-olds, these little 8-year-olds walking around called Harry, their parents named them Henry. Now think about this. In 2026, naming your baby Henry. Like what? That's not cool, bro. But at least you can name your child Henry, and your get out is the fact that you could their nickname will be Harry, and that's kind of cool. That's your get out. You shouldn't be naming your child Henry. You shouldn't be doing that. That's I think that's bullying. I think that's child abuse. It's borderline child abuse, right? But you got to get out of jail. You got to Harry. When you go to school and the teacher's like, what do you want to be called? And you're like, listen, don't call me Henry, motherfucker. You make sure when you're calling out the register, you say Harry. I don't actually know any Henrys who actually want to be called Henry. Every Henry is actually called Harry. And that children is your lesson for today. Hope you've learned something today. Bellingham. That pass from Bellingham was crazy. Oh, Acho said he was today old when he found that out. I didn't know that. Yep, there you go. There you go. Everyone learned something today. When I heard this, when I learned this, I was like, raw, this is crazy. But then I thought to myself, if your name is Richard, why would you want your nickname to be Dick? But then I think Dick is a new word that we used to call penis. I feel like 50 years ago, we never used the word Dick to mean penis. So back in the day, yeah, you'd be like, yeah, I'm Dick. I'm Dick Richardson. I'm Dick Stevens. But now the word Dick means penis is like, no, you can't be saying you can't shorten Richard for Dick. You can't do it anymore. I would love someone to email me and say, yeah, at work or something, say my name's Dick. I'd be like, yes, I can call someone Dick. That's beautiful. Hey, what up, Dick? What up, Dick? What up, homie? Through. Let it go. Nice. What can wait? Why am I? I'm. Ah, these guys keep doing this. Spooky crosses, bro. That cross almost tested Pickford again, number 7. These booky crosses, bro. Nah, bro, that was going way over Pickford, bro. What's Pickford doing, bro? I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Every time I see Pickford, even now, I look at him, I'm like, how are you a goalkeeper? You look so small. But when he just jumped up right there, his hands, both of his hands cleared the crossbar. And I'm like, Pickford has a leap. He has a jump on him because he looks like he's at 5'11. And if you're 5'11, you're not actually supposed to be a goalkeeper. But then Barters exists, so maybe I'm chatting shit. Oh, Pickford, bro. That header. Pickford. Why didn't you hold on to that, bro? I don't believe you. I don't believe you, Jordan. Nah, that header was soft. I don't believe you, Jordan. You just wanted to look cool, bro. Nah, bro. You could have caught that. He could have ran across the goal and just picked that up, bro. I don't believe Jordan there. One thing I don't like about Pickford is that sometimes he dramatizes his saves. Sometimes I know goalkeepers do that. Most goalkeepers do that, especially when they're bored, when they got nothing to do all game, and there's some easy shot, and they just do some mad dramatization. But Pickford, I feel like he does it more. I feel like I notice it more with Pickford. Oh, went across the goal. Um, In medieval England, French and English name variations merged, and Harry naturally evolved as a common spoken version of Henry. All right, though. TK giving us some history as well. Niche fan says, I prefer Henry. Fair enough. Fair enough. Um, I think Henry's got a very. It's like calling your son Charles. Like no one actually like. As soon as you can tell people what you like to be called, you're gonna tell people you want to be called Charlie. You are. As soon as you realize that, oh shit, Charles is a bit stuck up name. Charles is a. Oh, oh. That was that long Gary Neville. Remember when Gary Neville was like, oh, when he sounds like he's busting a nut. Oh man, I feel like both goals England have conceded, yeah, were have been a nonsense. I feel like England have had to struggle for their goal. That Jude Bellingham goal came out of nowhere. Like he had to fight for that goal. And Norway's the first goal was a bookie. It was listen, whatever. And hey, it's a foul. Hey, and offside maybe. It could be a foul. It could be a foul because it looks like my man just threw Elliot Anderson on the floor. Yeah, I feel like they're gonna rule this out, guys. Haaland fouled Elliot Anderson. Yeah, he's gonna be overturned. Yeah, he's gonna go to the screen. He's gonna see that Elliot Anderson was fouled. Yeah, I'm expecting him to change his decision, change his mind. Ah, but it's a bit light though. Uh Anderson did well because the push, yeah, was you know when you push people, it was just like that, just pushing, pushing, but he just went down when he got pushed. Anderson did well to fall over. If Anderson didn't fall over there after the push, oh, we take the corner because the foul happened before. Okay, we take the corner because the foul happened before the ball was in play. What? Hold on, let me try to understand this with my little tiny, tiny brain. Who? Why does it matter if the ball's in play or not when someone's fouled someone on the pitch? If that's the Premier League, that's just a free kick. Guys, I don't know anymore, man. It is what it is. But the push that Haaland gave him, you know, Haaland didn't expect Anderson to fall over. That's the kind of push. If someone pushed me like that, I'll take a couple steps back. You don't fall. That kind of you don't fall because when you're playing football, you are going shoulder to shoulder much harder than that. When you're shoulder to shoulder with somebody, you are putting more force than that push. So Elliot Anderson did well to fall over and win that free kick. But corner retaken, so issue isn't over yet. The problem is still here. We need to defend this corner. There we go. There we go. Nice. Bellingham, please. Oh, Bellingham. Bellingham, you should have just cleared that, bro. Um, Big up kind of C as well in the building. Italy missed the last three World Cups, and the last one they played in, they didn't make it out. Yeah, TK, what's going on with Italy, bro? Italy need to, just like Norway. I've read about Norway's grassroots and what they did and how they're producing the guards, the Odegaards, the Nordguards, all the guards. And you know, I've seen what they're doing. I feel like Italy needs to go to their FA, go back to their grassroots, and find out why they're producing the likes of the players like Tonali and not producing PLOs. You know, where's the Javi's name wasn't Italian actually. I don't know why I'm saying that. Um, you know, even defenders, even Italians used to be like bad boy defenders, Maldinis and Nestas and Cannavaros. I'm like, at least produce defenders, bro, like you used to. Bad boy defenders. This country ain't even producing defenders no more. I'm like, I don't get what's happening to Italy, bro. What's happened to Italy? Italy have suffered in numerous of factors. Poor management, the downfall of Serie A with no seasoned stars. Yeah, it shows. And I think our football is more athletic, whereas Italian ball is slow and meticulous. I hear that, actual. I like that analysis. I understand where you're coming from with that. It makes sense to me. I feel like a lot of those factors, if not all of those factors, would have contributed to Italy's demise. And the PMP nature of football has fucked with Brazil. Brazil is not a PMP nation. Brazil is a flair nation. And as flair is being coached out of football and it's all about running quickly and doing all these things, Brazil are struggling as well. So how quickly can you adapt? How quickly can you start producing certain players of certain types, certain attributes from the grassroots? Because it takes a while. Because the kids are going to want to play a certain way, and we always talk about certain things being coached out or coached in to kids that we might not really like too much in the modern game. Norway's it's interesting that Norway's more comfortable on the ball now. I feel like the goal's giving them confidence, and also the fact that their second goal has been ruled out for by a foul or for a foul. They're gonna be a bit bitter, aren't they? So this game is still so delicately poised. I can see it going to extra time, but I think maybe one of these teams will score a second goal before the 90 minutes. Niche fan says the Korean kit is insane. Are you going to see the Odyssey? Maybe, but I'm not gonna lie, guys. When it comes to movies, I get fatigued by watching the same actor over and over again. I don't like the fact, yeah, that acting is a very easy thing to do. It's just plain pretend. It's make believe. Yeah. But Hollywood just have like a list of 20 people and more than that they just go to all the time. Like I'm supposed to see Tom Holland as Spider-Man, Tom Holland as this. Why can't they just get another actor? I get it, you want people to watch your movies, so you get someone who's popular to be in your movies. But I wish that we gave so many different people a chance, and we didn't go and watch a movie because of that, not necessarily because of the actor that was in it, but because the movie's going to be good. So when I saw that was Tom Holland in the movie again, I was like, oh. And the thing is, I don't mind Tom. I think Tom Holland's a good actor. But my point is, I don't feel like we need to be using the same actors over and over again. Like like Leonardo DiCaprio can chill for a couple of years now. He's been in enough movies, and there are millions of actors in the world, millions, and we keep seeing the same ones, bro. This Hollywood thing, yeah. These baby eaters, yeah. Let's leave me out of it. These weirdos. These guys just play pretend, bro. They're just very good at playing pretend, and we worship these guys, bro. Actors like they're doing something special. When the actor does an interview and they talk about the movies and that it was just embodied the character, and then I'm like, shut the hell up, bro. You ain't a surgeon saving nobody's life, bro. You're literally just playing pretend. You psycho. Oh man. No, I'm joking. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. I might watch it. It looks alright. The last movie I went to watch was Michael, and only because someone else wanted to watch it. I really wanted to watch Scary Movie though. If it's still in the movies, I'll watch it. But I've always been a fan of the Wayans brothers, and I've always said I want to go and watch the new Scary Movie, so I might go watch that. I like the Michael movie. It could have covered more, and it could have been deeper. But for what it was supposed to do, I like the Michael movie. It's unified people, as Michael always wanted. Michael wanted to unify people anyway. It's kind of like a Michael concert, the movie. It's a good experience, man. Grey kits and uniforms in pro sports look like the manufacturer ran out of color palettes. Looks like sweatpants and sweatshirts. I hear you, TK. I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. Grey is just. No, I hear it. I can't really say anything. I hear it. Helen looks stunning. I love Lupita. Oh, is that what the movie's about? Is that the Odyssey movie? Oh, the. I didn't even know the movie was about that. The whole Troy stuff, right? All right. Okay. I stand corrected then. I might go watch it. I might go watch it. I think I've heard about that on the news, and people were upset, even though it's not a real story. I don't get the whole people being upset about fiction and fictional stuff. It's always weird to me. Hey, Kane. Oh man. Oh yeah. Yeah, I stand corrected then. I might actually go and watch that. But guys, I'm not gonna lie, bro. To go cinema now, to go to the movies now to watch a movie. I remember back in the day, yeah, when I was, yes, inflation. I'm a finance guy. I shouldn't really be doing this because I know money, inflation, all these things. But even with inflation, it's a madness. I used to go and watch movies for like £6 when I was like in my early 20s. Cineworld and all these guys had this like Tuesday thing where on a Tuesday you could get like, because people don't watch movies in midweek. So midweek was like discount, all these things. Now, if you go to the movies now, you are spending at least £16 on an adult, 16, £17 on an adult ticket. And I don't go cinema by myself. So sometimes I gotta sit there and be like, should I spend £40 to watch this movie? I guess that's why the Marvel stuff works, because when people have to spend crazy money to watch a movie, they also want an experience as well. That's why all the movies with loads of explosions and superhero stuff, that sells more than the traditional movies now. Because if I'm spending loads of money, I want to see outer worldly shit. I don't want to sit and watch a conversation for like an hour and a half. I want to see mad explosions and mad stuff. If I'm spending £20, bro. This game, though, guys, delicately poised. And I feel like we reached a stage in the game, hydration break, 23 minutes to go. Both teams, either team can win this game. And I didn't think about extra time. I didn't think about the fact that this kickoff's at 10 and we could have extra time. This could be a game that goes on past midnight. And I'm hungry and I want to smoke my zoo. I really need to smoke my zoo. It is what it is. Helen looks stunning. I love Lupita. Oh, this is the thing. The controversy about she shouldn't play Helena Troy or something. I feel like it's strange that she's voted one of the most beautiful. Listen, I don't believe in this stuff about beauty. I think beauty is subjective, and anyone who tries to make beauty objective we try to do this, make beauty an objective thing, bro. If fat is beautiful and so is skinny. I'm not even saying it to be funny, but Lupita is often touted as, very beautiful and very stunning, very stunning. So I don't know why there's any backlash about her playing some stupid Helen of Troy character in a movie. Like, what the hell? Mexico home shirt was pretty sick, but oh yeah, Curacao. Let me see the Curacao away kit Oz. By the way, big up Oz, man. We gon' smoke Oz in a bit. We gon' smoke Curacao. Curacao. You know them ones that how do you spell Curacao? Away kit. Curacao away kit. Oh, that was the home kit. Let me type in the home kit then. If that's the away kit, what's the home kit? Oh yeah, the yellow Aussie, the yellow. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. It's got that nice blue trim. Okay, that's a nice kit. And also, there's no sponsor, so it's clean, bro. Do you know what kit I liked? Yeah, I like the Chelsea kit. What season did they have those? Was it last season? There was a season that Chelsea had no sponsor, and the kit was just clean. And I was like, what? That's a weird kit. And you know when you see a kit with no sponsor, like the first time it's bare weird to see it. It's like, what is that? And after a while, you're like, hold on a second, that's how a kit should be. Why is there a massive random name on your shirt, bro? So yeah, this carousel away kit is clean. It's like when they ask you if you want a receipt for a pastry or a coffee. Why? Give me the pay. I give you cash. That's it. That's it, TK. I know I'm a bit late to the convos, guys, to the chat, but what's Pickford doing? Why is Pickford coming out the goal? What the fuck is he doing, bro? When problems arise for guys, when problems arise for no reason, that could have been very, 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 very different. But yeah, bro, TK, the way that everyone wants to know your genes and take your blood samples and shit just for you to buy a bar of chocolate in a shop, bro, is crazy to me. It's crazy to me. You don't need all that stuff for me to buy a chocolate bar, bro. You really don't. Just take my money and give me the good so I could be on my way. Haaland be kicking himself for not capitalizing on that spillage. Overall, yes, kind of see. England had more of the ball early in the whole half. Norway were having more of impact when they had the ball. Norway will regret not scoring a second. Yeah. That being said, though, kind of see. Norway, I think, having a lot more of the ball this half, though. They're definitely more comfortable this half than they were second half because of the goal. But both teams don't look comfortable playing out from the back. I feel like one of these teams might concede playing out from the back. So you got Eze playing down on the left for Gordon. Then you got Saka playing on the right for Madueke. And you got James on the pitch as well. So there's been a few changes. I'm trying to think what we're doing now. Norway on the counter attack here. Wow. Oh, bro, you got to cross it into Haaland. Haaland's in the box. Hey. Oh, bro. Oh, Norway. England, bro. I'm not gonna lie, Norway, when Norway get in these moments, yeah, they need to do better. They need to do better, bro. Yeah, those rips, those tears in the socks. When I first saw everyone rip their socks, I was like, why are people ripping their socks, bro? What is that? When I read up about it, new socks. I don't know. Tell me if this makes any sense to you lot. So when I googled why are people ripping their socks, right? Oh, ball. That's a ball to Haaland. Don't shoot Haaland. Okay. Oh my gosh, here we go. No. Woo. But yeah, apparently new socks don't have the same stretch as the old socks. They're just rigid. So if you got Jack Grealish calves, yeah, you can't pull them up over your calves. You literally can't. If you got my calves, you can. But if you got Jack Grealish calves, you have to wear them low or put holes in them so they are, more stretchy, more breathable, less compressed, you know. So, but then I thought to myself, why, if you're Nike or whoever's making socks, why would you make socks less stretchy? Imagine having socks for like 50 years of football, just stretchy, stretchy. And then someone somewhere making a decision, do you know what? Let's remove the stretchiness out of these socks and make them a bit more, make them less stretchy. Why would you, what? Why? So now footballers have to cut holes because they can't fit them around their fat calves. Uh, oh, bro, Norway are getting close. I'm uncomfortable right now, bro. I'm talking about socks and holes. Socks and holes. Oh, man. Ooh, hit the bar, bro. England ain't winning no World Cup, bro. They're not, bro. They're not. England are scrambling. They're under pressure. Why is that not a foul on number 8? England are lucky there. Guys, this doesn't look good. 15 minutes to go. I don't know. England just look disjointed now. They look so disjointed. This is guys, this is not good. Let me eat some olives. What are you man saying? Do you prefer pitted olives or non-pitted olives? Do you prefer the olives that are just oily with the stones in them? John Stones. Huh? Hmm. Anderson. Use Eze. It's interesting that we played Eze down on the left. Very interesting. Put the ball in the box. See, Saka, you should have put it in, bro, with your left. Yeah, wrap it in. Saka, just yeah. Now put it in, Saka. Good boy. Ooh, yeah, Saka, you should have done that the first time. I know you got it in you. That whipped left foot towards the far post. Yeah, yeah, man. That's a good ball in from Saka. Very good ball in. England is blessed with great athletes and moments players. Sometimes that's a great equalizer. That's what I'm saying, kind FC. Tuchel had decided forget building a team. Because if you want a good footballing team that plays saucy football, you might have to play Kobe Mainoo. But he said, you know what? I'm gonna put a team of great individual well, to him, great individuals, big, strong runners. And one of these players is gonna come up with a good moment. I feel like that's what he's doing. I still love the United blue Vodafone, not because of what was done in it, but because of the blue and why I was hyped for the blue kit. I like the red blue. I didn't mind either, actual, of the Vodafones, the red or the blue. But the blue one, the thing is that kit is a synonymous with Ruud van Nistelrooy for me. When I think of the Vodafone, I think of Ruud. I also think of Ruud van Nistelrooy missing a penalty and all the Arsenal players trying to beat man up. Bro, that one I will never forget, bro. Martin Keown celebrating in his face and hitting him over the head, and all of these Arsenal players just shoving him and punching him. I'm like, bro, I swear like four of these players got like a 4-game ban. At least 3 or 4 of them got like 2 or 3 game bans for what they did to Van Nistelrooy. But when I saw that, I was like, raw. Van Nistelrooy is getting rushed live on live TV. 4 or 5 Arsenal players literally rushed Ruud Van Nistelrooy. It was basically close to man getting stomped out on the streets. Yeah. Uh-oh. And I can never ever forget that. Punch him in his stomach, all of these things. You know? That's why, yeah, when was it Lingard, when Lingard Millie rocked and danced in Arsenal on the Arsenal pitch, I was happy about that. The 8-2, I was happy about that. These guys had to rush Rude, you know. They're lucky Roy Keane wasn't playing then. Was Roy Keane playing then? I don't think he was. I don't remember. They're lucky. Yeah, I love the old Interkit. The new Interkit, yeah, with like the big, when you have the big stripes. I like basically, oh, I like the original interkit with the original stripe. The width of the stripe is important because the stripe is too fat. Yeah, it looks dead, and if the stripe's too thin, then it just looks like a pinstripe suit. So the stripe width of the stripes have to be nice. And a lot of Inter's kits, yeah, especially the recent variations of them. I don't know, bro. They're not getting the straps right. 81 minutes to go, guys. 81 minutes to go. No, 81 minutes on the clock. Adidas for life. So see, TK is not on the Nike team. TK is not. I feel like we'll keep using Adidas for the near future. I feel like after a while, yeah, Nike got lazy. I feel like Nike got hella lazy. All their kits were the same, very sameish for a period of time. Well, the actual that I just said that, but actual says he leans to Nike a bit more. Hmm. I like our Adidas kits, man. I like the stripes of Adidas. The stripes are always nice. Ooh, Odegaard. Is it, bro? One criticism I have here of Odegaard is every now and again, yeah, it looks like he has a brain freeze, and he doesn't make his mind up quick enough about what he's going to do. What's that Norway player doing? You should pass it back to the goalkeeper. No? All right, Norway. All right, playing it out from the back. Or playing out trouble. Um Niche fan says I liked our night kits the best. Maybe I've forgotten what our night kits were like. Maybe I've forgotten, guys. Maybe I'm being a bit biased myself. It's been a while since we've had Nike. What was our last Nike kit? Man United last Nike kit. Yeah, I tell you what, the last it's the Chevrolet. I can't do it, guys. I can't. The Nike kits, yeah, were actually decent kits, but the Chevrolet logo, oh man. Norway, I ain't gonna lie, Norway looked the better team. When Norway go forward, I'm hella nervous. They look like they can do something. Yeah, I feel like the last night kit we had was the Chevrolet one, and the Chevrolet just ruins the shirt, bro. It's a shame. Norway playing the ball round nicely here at the edge of England's box. Oh, you need more power on that shot, but Norway are getting more comfortable. Maybe if this game goes to extra time, Norway look like the more likely team to score, guys, right now. I'm getting nervous now. Shabba ranks. Germany going Nike after 72 years of Adidas. I guess Adidas is German. Adidas is German, isn't it? Adidas and Puma are German. Let me just make sure. Adidas and Puma. Oh, they're brothers, right, or something, right? Adidas and Puma are global sportswear giants that originated from a bitter family feud in the small Bavarian town of, let me try to pronounce this word, Herzogenaurach, Germany. So yeah, I thought that. I knew that. Puma and Adidas are both. Oh no, founded by feuding brothers, Adolf. Bro, no one names their kid Adolf, bro. Anymore, bro. You can't do that, bro. You can't name your kid Adolf, bro, anymore. Yeah, I might. You guys have influenced me now. I might go have to look in some World Cup kits and wear them. If I can get them for like cheap, I ain't spending like £50, bro. Are you crazy? If I can get like affordable jerseys, like £30 or something, then I might get some. Come on, Saka. This is England scoring time. This is what England do. Yes, Saka. Outside. Whoa! Oh, that's what Saka can do. That's what Saka can do. Star boy, they call him. That's what they call him, Star boy. And again, Saka. Oh no! Put the ball in the box. Put the ball in. Oh, corner. We'll take that. We'll take that corner. I never, bro. I'm not because I'm talking so much. Yeah, I never even realized Rice is off the pitch, bro. I've been so just into chatting. I haven't realized Rice is off the pitch. Like you said, two Arsenals for two Arsenal players. Arsenal did well, bro. Arsenal, like Arteta understood, make your core English, and you'll be all right. He's got a hell of Englishman in his team now. Loads of kings were called Henry, ancient name. Yeah, the Tudors and the people before the Tudors, all Henry. That's where it started. But before that, no one was called Henry. But then there had to be like 7 Henrys, right? Before Henry the Eighth, because he's literally called Henry the Eighth. So there were seven before him. Yeah, Dick for Richard. Yeah, that's dead, bro. If your name's Richard, you can't shorten it to Dick anymore. It's just Richard. Nixon ruined the name Richard. Richard Nixon. Oh, little prick. Charles Chuck. Oh, so TK. I know I'm behind in the chat, but Chuck Norris is Charles Norris. Don't lie to me right now, TK. Let me type this. Let me type in Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris. Oh no, Chuck is Carlos. But then TK, is Carlos the Spanish Charles? It is his wait, hold on. We're having a lesson here. Carlos and Charles. Wait, does that mean Chuck Norris is Spanish? Charles and Carlos. Carlos and Charles names. Carlos and Charles are related names. Carlos is the Spanish and Portuguese variant of the English and French name Charles. We forget that a lot of the words we use are French words, like table, taboo. We use a lot of French words. I don't know, why are you laughing? Isn't table like if you're saying table in France, it would be taboo. I don't know, table. I don't know. We use a lot of French words in English. There's a lot of French words in English. Sometimes you can tell that the word is French. Ooh, Jed Spence. Jed Spence with his flipping Robocop, his Robocop helmet. Wait, back to the fact that Chuck Norris. Wait, Chuck Norris, Carlos Ray Norris was an American. Okay, great. So what? Chuck Norris is Native American. Who's Cherokee? Bro, there's loads of things you just don't know about life, innit? I like knowledge, bro. I like knowing some shit and learning some stuff. Why am I looking at Chuck Norris again? Oh yeah, because TK said Charles equals Chuck in the chat. Anderson, you're a big boy. How you getting pushed like that? Yeah, yeah, it was crazy. Bro, I'm way behind the chat, man. I can't keep up. Tonali is decent technically, but I agreed his forte is more physical. Yeah, and Italians weren't always like that. Who was the Italian darling for like 5 years by himself, holding down the fort? Number 10. What was his name? He played for, I think he played for Fiorentina, did he? Who was the Italian player, like the only good one they had for like 5 years? Was it Totti? Was it Roma? I mean Totti. I think it's Totti that I mean. For like a good amount of years, Totti was just the guy for Italy. But he was just drowning by himself in that Italian team, Totti. We literally got 5 minutes left of added time. I feel like this, even Morgan Rogers is on the field now. I feel like England are going to score. I feel like they're going to score now, guys. Come on, England. And do you know what? He's made his changes. I've realized he's made so many changes. Bellingham still on. Got Eze on. You got Saka on. You got Rogers on. Roberto Carlos. Goats. Goats. Worst movie of all time. Anything with Will Smith or Vin Diesel. Hey, man. Will, there's some movies I like with Will, bro. Like Pursuit of Happiness. When Will was proper doing his acting and doing certain things, I liked Will, but not in everything. I agree, not in everything. Will. Will Smith just getting stray bullets from TK, you know. And Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel's so monotone. Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel. Family. Something, something, something. Family. Something, something, something. Family. That's Vin Diesel's dialogue. Family. Um, you can still watch movies for that price, like £6. It's more of London that does that. Bro, Atro, don't tell lies. Tell me where in this country you can go to cinema and watch anything for £6, bro. I beg you, put the link in. But put the link, yeah, to the actual site where I can buy it in the chat right now, bro. I promise you, I'll go cinema tomorrow. Wherever it is in England, I'll drive there and I'll go there. I promise. Oscar Bob. Indie films still receive love to be. All right, fair enough. Oh! Bellingham. Unlucky. That's a difficult one for you, Bellingham. That to score with your head from there, yeah, I don't know if that's even possible. Yeah. If this match goes to penalties, England might as well decline and shake hands for the just give up, bro. Do you know what? You're right. I was gonna say maybe this generation of England players, but I don't. Mm-mm. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I don't trust it, TK. I agree. Yeah, agreed. Beauty standards change way too often to try and make it object. No, man, let people like what they like. It's the fact that one person's beauty standards have to be portrayed to the whole world, and we have to now agree that This is now no, bro. Your eyes are your eyes, bro. Everyone has different eyes. Everyone has different brain, bro. It should have never been objective, bro. It's dangerous. It's very dangerous to say this is objective beauty, and if you don't fit that thing, you are ugly, bro. I feel like that's crazy that we do that. We do that. It's crazy. Crazy. Reece James. I like Reece James though. I always say this. I think Reece James technically is the best right back in the league. Like Reece James is a good footballer, bro. Like to the point where they play Reece James in central midfield, bro. Reece James, they could have played anywhere. I feel like he's that. You know when you're just technically sound, it's like a James Milner. When James Milner playing right back and he's like, okay, cool. Tomorrow I play left back. Okay, cool. Tomorrow, next day I play centre mid. Oh, the day after I play right wing. Like I like Reece James. What's happened here? What's happened here? What's happening here? England are gonna get a red. I mean, what's happening? Or Norway's gonna get a red. Bellingham's on the floor. Oh, oh, it was an accident. It wasn't on purpose, but that looks kind of. It does look painful though, guys. On his Achilles, it looked like an accident. To be fair. Um. Oh, TK jumped out. TK, big up T Kizzles. Check y'all later. I have to go into Swiss versus Argentina. Argentina match, you know. Good luck, TK man. Big up yourselves, girl, and bro. Enjoy it. Enjoy it, my guy. The new socks are BS, to be honest. They have been doing too much with the technology and not actually accounting for wearability. Bro, everything's doing too much, bro. I'm so old school and so stubborn. I just want things to just chill. Every time these guys say they're improving something, it's like, bro, are you really improving something? Or are you making it cheaper to produce? Like, let's not. This is £2 to produce. Let's put less materials in it. Let's make it cheaper to produce, and then disguise it as we're improving the product. No, you ain't improving shit, bro. You're improving your pocket. Yeah. There you go, guys. We are midnight, and I'm hungry, so we're gonna have to eat some food. We're gonna have to eat, people, because it's 2 hours, and we got one half an hour left. Yeah. So we got a lot of time left. So let me just cool. Let me warm up my food, and let me just go have my smoke, people. Listen, I'll be up front with my chat. I'm gonna have my smoke. I'll be back in literally 5 minutes, yeah? For the next half of football. A half an hour of football we have left together. It's been good. It's been a good chat. It's been a good. Do you know what? The game started a bit funny, but it's been a decent game. There's been action now, especially in the second half. There's been goal mouth action. Extra time could go to penalties. Everything's on the line. So big up, people. Agreed on Odegaard, but he's been good the last few games. Now he has that slightly deeper role with Norway suits him. Maybe that's where we. Maybe that's where he needs to play for Arsenal. But can he? You can't play an Odegaard in the double pivot in the Premier League these days, bro. Football is changing so rapidly, and that double pivot is just. I don't know, bro. I don't know if Odegaard can survive in that double pivot. Rogers on, yeah. That Norway goalkeeper was trying to do that, Luigi. All right, guys, literally be right back. Gonna have a smoke, and then yeah, second half. Woo! Come on, England. Wow, Harry Kane. Oh, bro, we're gonna win this game. I can feel it. We're gonna win this game. Ooh, finish! Yes, Jude again. Jude again. Again, the box crashing genius. And I said, we're gonna win this game. Yeah, we're gonna win this game. Jude again. What a strike by listen. It's done. Surely. Semi-finals. Jude again. Is this going to be another World Cup where Harry Kane gets outshone by, last time it was Sterling, but people kept pushing Harry Kane. And now Jude's turned up. Now Jude's turned up. Once again, both goals scored by Jude Bellingham. Look at this. Oh, that is poor from the goalkeeper. See, this goalkeeper did the same thing that Lemens did. This goalkeeper has done the same thing that Lemens did. Lemens must have gave him a little blessing when he said, Lemens passed, whatever Lemens had, he passed it to him. This is the exact same thing. Easy save that he parries straight out. Bellingham, right place, right time. Crashing the box. The dude comes up clutch again, guys. The dude comes up clutch again. Well done. I think that goal's done it, people. I think that goal has done it. I might be wrong. Might be wrong. We listen, we have half an hour left. 25 minutes. But yeah, Jude Bellingham, people. Big up the chat. Acho says, it's over, maybe. Oh, go Wales. Will Smith in Focus was good. Yeah, Will Smith. Will Smith is Will Smith, innit? In his movies. But so is Denzel sometimes, in some ways. I feel Will Smith did well to transition from Fresh Prince to become the biggest film star in the world at the time, demanding 40 million per movie. He was the biggest movie star. Hancock, it was I'm Legend. He was in all the biggest movies. But that's the issue. Like they were just overdoing it with Will Smith for a period. Oh, Jed Spence, man. Oh, Odegaard, bro. He should have done better there. Should have done better there, Odegaard, bro. The pass was a simple pass. Yeah, that shot from Rodgers with that power. Yeah, man. England, Arsenal. Listen, I don't rate Rodgers that highly, but he is good. I just don't feel like he's great. But he will make Arsenal better if Arsenal do get him. So we don't want Arsenal to be getting Rodgers. Not really. It could be the ball. It got me like that. It could be the ass. It got my girlfriend. Is that It could be the ball, man, says Kind FC. Enough man taking long shots in this tournament. Yo, did I read something about how this ball's changed? Tell me if I'm making this up. Someone told me that the chip that's in the football or whatever that's in the football to record whether it goes over the line, all the speed, the thing that's in the football, they've moved it to a different place with this World Cup ball or something. And players have, I think, found out that the ball does move a little bit differently. or the valve has changed. Something about this ball might have changed. So I feel like kind of see you might be onto something in the chat, you know. Because did I read something somewhere about the ball? They've changed something in the ball, which now affects, and it shouldn't affect the way the ball moves, but some people said it has affected the way the ball moves. I don't know, man. Either way, this goalkeeper did the same thing as Lemens did, just parried it out in front of him. And it looks like it's going to cost his team the semi-finals of the World Cup, just like our goalkeeper. So, at least our goalkeeper's not the only one doing it. You know them ones. At least our goalkeeper ain't the only one doing this shit. Haram ball pending. Oh yeah, now the Arsenal. I mean Arsenal. I keep saying Arsenal, flipping neck. All these Arsenal players, man. England are winning. How's John Obi Mikel says, mate, you know. Mm. 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 What? What's Spence doing? Bro, I was thinking Jed Spence is flipping. I was like, where's Jed Spence going? Well done, Jed Spence. Well done, Jed Spence. I was literally like, what the hell? What's happening, Jed Spence? I was like, all right, Jed Spence, go. Go. I'm like, raw. Listen, well done, Jed Spence. Flipping heck. Look at that, Jinx. Then Jinx. To be fair, oh, he looked for that. He looked for that. He looked for that. I don't know. It's soft, guys, but we'll take it. I said I've always liked Jed Spence. I feel like when we see Tottenham and when we see Jed Spence play, most of the times, yeah, do you know what? This Jed Spence looks all right. This Jed Spence looks all right. So that's more of the Jed Spence that I've seen. I think they might not give this one though. I think they might not give this one because Jed Spence proper like looks like he's looking for it. Yeah, Spence was looking for it. The goalkeeper's gonna disallow it. Yeah, come on, Trossard referee. Come on, Trossard referee. Oh man, is it clear and obvious? What do you mean if it's clear and obvious? It is clear and obvious now that I've seen it. I don't understand when they say is it clear and obvious. What does that mean, bro? Yeah, I've literally. It is what it is. Final decision, no foul. It's cool. It's cool, guys. But 20 minutes, 3-1 up is definitely more comfortable than 20 minutes only 2-1 up. I heard about the chip thing too. Oh, so what do you think, kind of see? Do you think it's true? Do you think it's real? Or just chat? Leave our goalie alone. He came in cold. Yeah, yeah. Literally, also that's one of the first things he did, right? Hmm. Spence dives like Michael Phillips, bro. Bro, that was a nice dive, bro. But it wasn't a bait dive though. It was a smart dive. It's one of those dives where you didn't dive, you just initiate the contact and then dived. So you made it look real. He deceived even me, bro. I was deceived. I was deceived. I was like, what's man doing? I was like, penalty, 100% penalty. All right. Gay, he's struggling. Do you know what? We're forgetting that these players are playing once every 3 days, 90 minutes in next kind of heat that they're used to because in this country ain't that hot. Man's not that hot. It's not that hot, and we don't play in the summer. But at the same time, what the World Cup's like, apart from the Saudi Arabia one, which was in a winter, World Cups are always in the summer anyway. So it is what it is. It is what it is, people. Come on, England, man. Got 2 minutes to go. Keep the shape, keep the focus. Usually, I wouldn't be even eating at times like this, but you know when you're just hungry, bro. Good. We'll take that ball. Take your time, Pickford. Don't. It didn't counter attack. Don't do that. Chill out, Pickford. As a bro, you gotta do better than that. I can't believe it. People lost faith in Spence after Conte throws him out to spite the Spurs board. I always thought he was, bro. He had a good season. Whenever Spurs was on TV, and even Acho will know. I think Acho, we spoke about it, and we both said, you know what? We kind of like Spence. I feel like we said we might take Spence at United. So I ain't gonna pretend that I don't like Spence, bro. I do. That's why when everyone was having a go at him and everyone was talking about him, I was like, what did Spence do? Like, let's say he made a mistake, but so what, bro? Like no England player was that good that day. And I kept hearing people, oh, Spence this. Man, Spence is all right, man. He's all right, man. You know what I'm saying? He's all right, guys. Ain't he? He's all right. He's limited going forward. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. 2 minutes of this half, I guess. Flipping heck. Don't remind me, man. Bro, look at Jude. Jude looks tired. Jude looks finished. He ain't gonna take Jude off. He ain't gonna taking Kane off. 120 minutes, and then they got to play what another 100, maybe another 120 minutes in like 3 games time, in 3 days time. Here we go. Take your time, Jed. Bro, good, good. Eze. It wasn't even Jed. It was Eze. Here we go. Bellingham. Oh, it's not your game, bro. Just crash the box, Bellingham. Just crash that box, bro. That's fine. He's a defender. I watch other aspects of players besides their ability to go forward. I'm a good system. In a good system, he contributes to build up. I hear it. Modern game designs more rounders. Like why I get onto Shaw. You can't do anything forwards typically. You can't do anything forwards. He is. Think about Luke Shaw, yeah. Why I kind of feel sorry for him in some ways. Half time now. In some ways, is because what I see a lack of in Luke Shaw is kind of the lack of ability to like not move in straight lines. Like football. Like your movement should never be sh- straight, back, left, right. It should be like you should be able to run in all different angles. Like a protractor is a protractor. Yeah. Right. So this protractor. You know what I'm saying? With Luke Shaw, when he's in attacking positions, he doesn't. He only moves in straight lines, runs to the byline, cross the ball in, or run horizontally, tuck in, and then pop. He he has technical ability, Luke Shaw, and when he was younger, when he was 18, right, playing for Man United, when we first bought him, he had the pace, but he when he going forward, he used to be able to jinx left and jinx right when he was dribbling. That's why I said this guy, yeah, I saw Gareth Bale like that. And that's why people in Southampton said because no one's thought Gareth Bale was going to do what he did. It's something that's clicked in Gareth Bale's head. And he said, fuck it, I want to be world class now. He decided one day to be world class and he did that run and we beat three people. And then, when you unlock something, you never knew, oh, I can do that shit. When Bale probably did that run and he beat about three people, he probably thought to himself, I am never going back to the old me. And that happens to some players. That's why I said development is not just linear. Sometimes you can just be, then you find something, you unlock some. That happens rarely, but in case of Bell, and I saw that a little bit in Shaw. I saw a little bit of that in Luke Shaw at the beginning, bro. I promise you, I did. I had so high hopes for him. I was like, this guy is gonna be, but I feel like the injury, bro. I don't think you understand. I put 70% on the injury. I put 60% on the injury and 40% on him as a human being, and I think his mentality because of what I know of him and his character, and I don't really feel like he's somebody who wants to do more to get to. Like, I don't feel like that's him. But that injury, bro, that leg break when his leg was doing that, was it in the Europa League for Haaland's coming off. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, I think Europa League for which manager? Not one before Van Gaal. Yeah, when he broke his leg and then he spent was it 8 months, however long, he never came back and he was never the same. He was still good, but he just when that someone just has to, you could tell that he's second guessing, he's thinking twice, he's lost the confidence to do things because he's when your leg breaks and it wobbles like that. Oh, and that I think that to mentally come back to football after your leg breaks in that way is well done. And after that, he was never the same. And I don't feel like people talk about it enough. Like, yes, there's a lot of things I don't like about Shaw, and I am hard on him, and I do want more. Of course, I am. I'm a Man United fan. I want excellence, but I also there's a part of me that has to understand that. Do you know what? That injury changed the trajectory of his footballing career. Maybe he didn't. He's been at Man United for 10 years and in 200 grand a year. So maybe he's still thinking, shit, I made it. I'm still doing my thing, right? I don't know. Your leg can't break like your leg shouldn't break that way, bro. It was horrific. That's gonna f with everyone and anyone's confidence, bro. I'm not playing football again. If my leg broke like that, I'm not playing football again. Are you mad? No way. So my leg can break again. Hmm. Big up Eddie in the building. Actual, big up actual. If the team is not playing the system that requires a two-way wing back, I don't think it matters that much. I hear you. I hear what you're saying, Chosen, and I part sympathise with Shaw due to his injury. But if you know your injury hinders you from moving unpredictable, adapt your game otherwise. You can argue maybe he has adopted his game, hence why he survived. You can argue a lesser person, you can flip things on his head. Actual, a lesser person would never come back from the injury, wouldn't have adapted his game, wouldn't have been as wouldn't have his confidence wouldn't have returned, and their career would have ended. But Luke Shaw managed to change his game. You could flip it on his head. That's what I'm saying. I like to talk about stuff like this because sometimes it's not even a right or wrong. But you're right though. I also agree with what you're saying. You're a big up Eddie. Um, I go to uni. Shaw is from Surrey. Okay, let me be careful what I'm gonna say. Shaw lives in a certain Shaw's family and Shaw's people live in a certain part of hmm. No one watches. I mean, it's only 8 people in the stream. The country, and obviously I went to uni in Kingston as well, and I know somebody. I don't know. I don't need to know the details. I just know somebody. Um, who's actually a part of. I can't even say that. It's too late now. Oh, nobody's YouTube thing. It doesn't matter. I'm not even saying anything bad. Yeah, I know some short. I know some of Shaw's people basically, and we've had conversations. That's all. No one's perfect as a human being anyway. Everyone's got their ways. Just putting it out there, so I don't. No one come for me. I ain't saying nothing bad. All right. I've said it before anyway. I challenge Shaw's mentality, and that is something that I've seen myself, and something that not only me, people closest to him, also talk about, which vindicates. I've, when you've been told some certain things here that vindicates what you think about somebody, and it shows you that what you've seen with your eyes is true. Oh, Saka, nice. Oh, Sacks. Does anyone call Saka Sacks? Wait, that's pause for real. But yeah, just Spence, finish it. Saka. Ah. Oh, this goalkeeper fixed up after his howler. He just said, "Listen, Gandalf settings. You shall not pass." Even though he's already let 2 goals in, but yeah, man, this goalkeeper's trying it. But to be fair, all those shots were straight at him. All those shots were straight at him. Who do you think our next signing will be with? I don't know. Because at the moment, yeah, it looks like what we're doing is lining up João Gomez and Kone and sort of pitting them against just lining them both up, and then we're gonna choose right out of maybe out of the two. Part of me thinks it's gonna be Kone, but because you said the next signing, I'm being bare literal. So I'm thinking as in who's up next. Because we might sign Kone after when he finishes the World Cup, which means he might not be next. But I'll say Kone. But I will say this again. I've looked at his injury record, and I think last season he missed 70 days. The season before he missed only one, but then the season before that he missed 100 days. Then the season before that he missed 60 days, and the season before that he missed 150. So Pone almost every season misses at least 30 days, 40 days through injuries. That concerns me. But either way, if it's a thing, if it's an issue, then the medical will pick it up, right? So maybe it's not something I should worry about if Man United do their job, do their due diligence. Something will come up, and maybe he's over his injury problems. Maybe he's over them. Maybe I'm hyping them up a bit too much, and it's not really a big deal. You know, who knows? But I like the fact that Kone, I think I said this already, Kone's played as many games as Tchouameni for France. I remember him starting at least 2 games now, Kone. So it could be Kone next. There's news that we're already getting ready to table a bid for Kone. And I've been told that Kone's agent is Mbumo's agent or something. So I don't know what the chat thinks about João Gomez, because João Gomez's name was floated around for a while, and it died. You know, everyone thinking he's going to Atletico, and now that deal's died. Are people feeling João Gomez these days? Oscar Bob. Mm, João Gomez. Either way, Kone can cover the grass. Kone gives away a lot of free kicks though. He fouls a lot. He's gonna have to adapt his game. But Kone is one of those players where I feel like the fan base will be less divisive over. I'm also not ruling out Baleba. It's a shit. Do it's a shame. I like Baleba. It's a shame Brighton can't play ball. It's a shame Brighton are arseholes. When I say arseholes, you know what I mean. I'm being a bit fallacious. Like, they can charge whatever they want to charge for their player. But it's a shame that they can't say, hey, here's Baleba for 60. I reckon if Brighton say, hey, here's Baleba for 60, I reckon we'll buy Baleba, you know. Oh, Oscar Bob, please don't score. Good boy. He has survived from being subsequently injured too often and fan sentiment. Yeah, and that too. Chosen like I'm threading the thin line here. You know the ones where this is internet, bro. This is online forever. I understand these things, bro. With 5 minutes to go, people, and England are going to be in the semi-finals of the World Cup, people. Do you know what? I hope this heals this country a little bit and unifies this country a little bit. This country needs something, bro. Everyone's just angry. Everyone everywhere is just angry because we're poor. We can't afford nothing. And the rich are getting away. Listen, we're gonna eat the rich soon. Don't we worry. I'll give it 20 years before we start eating them. Let me be careful. Can I even say that as well? It's not a threat or anything. I'm not saying we're gonna. I mean, that's not a threat. It's a promise. I'm saying that's what's gonna happen. You know, especially these rich ones that's having bare kids for no reason because they're rich. Rice calls Saka Sacks. Yeah, man, you gotta call man Sacks, bro. I ain't called you. Why am I calling you? That's too much work. That's too much, man. Saka. Sacks. Punchback. Pickford. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, he's gonna get bought. Oh no, that Norway player looks like he's gonna cry. You know that sort of cry to your mommy sort of thing. That's what he looks like he was doing. That's crazy. Apparently, Golbridge is saying that we are not really in for Kone. It's more Gomez we're into. Mm, Golbridge can kiss my ass. First of all, um, Golbridge blocked me. I'm not even on Twitter like that. I'm not even on. I'm just little me, chosen wisdom. We're probably like hardly any. I don't tweet, but he's blocked me on Twitter. I think I did Goldbridge. Why is Goldbridge blocking me on Twitter? On X? I'm not even on X. I don't do anything on this. I don't use technology apart from YouTube. And oh, he blocked me. I think, oh, interesting. I don't know. I thought that was weird. I'm nobody for you to be blocking me. Like, who am I? Funny. But Goldbridge is often wrong, bro. Like Goldbridge talks with his chest a bit too much when he doesn't know anything. And so he bases his facts, or he bases things not on facts, just on feelings and stuff like that. We will see. I'm never gonna like the fact that, do you know what frustrates me about Goldbridge? Probably because he controls the minds of or influences the minds of more United fans than probably Man United sometimes can with his channel. And his channel could do so much more to unify people, but he constantly pits people against others. He's constantly dividing the fan base. Is that the people who think this about a certain topic are idiots. The people who think this are dumb. The people who do this aren't Man United fans. He's constantly in his rhetoric, always divisive. And he talks about the fan base being divisive. He is the key, one of the key divisors, yeah, divisors of the fan base. He doesn't base a lot of his football knowledge on facts. It's just a lot of feelings. I'm like, he's very toxic. The way that I try to empathize and try to see different perspectives, and not always, I'll still have my opinion, what I think is right, but I'll be like, cool, I can see this, I can see that. No, if you see a different way, and if you think we should play a different way, if you like a different player, there's something wrong with you. That's annoying, but it doesn't matter, guys. England are gonna win. England are holding on. There you go. England. Rogers and well done, Rogers. Well done. We'll take that. Oh, Haaland. There's nothing Erling can do. He's just sitting on a bench. Yeah, Goldbridge's whole thing's emotion. That's why I say it's he has to know the players accepted the deal on in the morning. Then by the afternoon the deal's off. And then by everything is just it's game over. It's over. The end. His thumbnails are just so reactionary and emotional. It draws you in because of dopamine and all that stuff that you feel. But he sells emotion. And we are all emotional, bro. We have to have feelings, bro. We're not robots. I always get that. As autistic as I am, I get it. But come on, man. Come on, mate. England, I'm comfortable now, and I'm comfortable in now saying that England won this game. Ooh. Yeah, bro. There's like 30 seconds left, bro. Norway, no. No! No! Get him! Oh, yes. Yeah, it's done. It's done. It's done. Blow the whistle, referee. Come on, ref. What we doing here? Look at Dan Bannon there. Dan Bannon as well. There you go. England, Jude Bellingham. I know you guys wanted Harry Kane to score all the goals and Harry Kane to be the saviour and Harry Kane. But just like the last tournament, when Sterling did his thing, Jude Bellingham is doing his thing. So respect the damn thing, please. And give man his flowers. Even me, I ain't the biggest Jude Bellingham fan. Yeah. But even me, I got to give man his flowers today. Because I have eyes. And I've seen what he did today. So Jude, big up your damn bomber class self. Respect. Yeah. Well done, England. Well done, England, man. It means the nation can still, well, we're going to watch the rest of the World Cup, even if we got knocked out anyway. But now we're still in it, semi-finals. Who's up next? Is it France? Argentina? I mean, who England going to face next? Bro, I beg. I want England to knock out England can win the World Cup, you know. Because once you get into the semi-finals, we gonna have to listen. Even as much as we joked about England not winning it, and we still might not think England will win it. At the end of the day, these are just one-off games, bro. This is not a league. If this was a league playing everyone home and away, 30 games, England ain't winning that shit. But this is knockouts. This is one game. England are 2 games away from winning the World Cup. Semi-final next, and then win the final, and then you win the World Cup. So as much as we listen, England can win the World Cup. They're not the best team left in the tournament. No, they're not. Almost every team that's left in the tournament is probably better than them. And without the error from that goalkeeper who's now crying on my TV screen, maybe England don't even win. But Bellingham, right place, right time. Haaland out. Bellingham through. We've lost another of the stars in Haaland. Didn't score today. Didn't really get a sniff. Apart from there's a few moments in the first half where he bullied our defense, Gahey and Stones. But after that, fairly quiet. Fairly quiet. Dogged display from England. You're not going to see England play like France. They're not going to play like France. But one thing that this England team is built for, like I keep saying, big, strong, runners, just bullies, just pace and power, the English way. We've gone full circle. We moved away from pace and power and did bare techie stuff and techie football. Now we've gone back to Gordon on the left, Declan Rice, and but listen, even Anderson and listen, is Anderson worth 116 million? No, he's not. But today, he had a good game today. He had it, and like I said, he stands tall. Anderson stands tall. One thing that Tuchel's done, I don't know about Madueke, and you can argue about maybe one or two others, but the individuals are mentally strong and they stand tall. Like Declan Rice he stands tall for his club. Jude Bellingham stands tall for his club. Anderson is a leader for his club. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So well done, England, man. Well done, England. We march on. Three lions. Like I don't know why you called lions. Like I said, oh my lord, that's a that's a crazy spider. No way. While I'm on stream, that's crazy. That spider is crazy, people. It's yeah. Look at it. That's crazy. Right, it's like a mini spider as well. Wow. That means someone's laying some eggs somewhere, bro. That's crazy. While I'm on stream. But yeah, yeah, man. So what people saying? I never saw the hype for Gomez. I will only take him if he's cheap. If it's more than his release clause, let him go to Spain. What's his release clause then? Atro Gomez. I promise you, the disappointment when England lose, yeah, long day for sure. I do you know what is difficult now, Atro? Because now I care. I said I don't really care until the later stages. But now England are in the later stages, I actually care now. And if Argentina beat Switzerland, please, England, please. Listen, I'm going to go cop my England shirt. I'm going to go cop my England shirt. If Argentina beats Switzerland, yeah, I'm going to buy an England shirt. Because I need England. I need to forgive them for everything they did to my ancestors that day. I said, listen, the beef is over between myself and England. What you did to my ancestors for this one day, I'm gonna let it slide. British Empire, all of this stuff, I'm gonna let it slide because you need to 100%. Yeah. If Argentina beats Switzerland and it's England versus Argentina, I promise you, England, please beat these guys. Please. That's all I know. That's all I will know. So the same shirt, the England shirt that I've cussed, I might have to copy it. And I need to channel all of my energy. I'll dead the beef for one day. For one day, actual, let me dead it for one day, so they can just have all my energy, so they can just beat Argentina, and then the next day it'll be back. Oh man, hey, where's hold on? You follow the man them or the man them follow you. Goldfish probably inspected your profile and said, "Nah, no, I didn't follow. I didn't follow him. Um, I just realized I can't go when I try to click on his thing or like comment on anything. I can't do it because it says you've been blocked by this person. And I thought, what the hell? Maybe I said something, but then he doesn't. I don't know. I know because the thing is, I understand if you're big, your job is to squash the little guys and make sure that there's no fire. If you see the smoke, just get rid of the smoke. Yeah. So big companies always looking at little companies, looking at what they do, so they can just if a little company is doing something inventive, the big company just watches and they say, yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do it much better, and it kills the little company. So maybe he saw my profile, saw what I was doing, and he said, you know what, f this guy, I'm blocking him. He doesn't have a lot of football knowledge and gets angry too. His football knowledge is listen. There's different types of football knowledge. I don't know every single footballer's name. I don't know every 16-year-old wonder kid. I have a job to do. I got to think, but I understand football, and the way I understand football, I think, is surface level, but also in a very deep level. I can describe what's going on. I can analyze. My brain, I got an analytical brain. I can analyze what I see and analyze what I see very well. I also can interpret things differently. And I interpret many things differently. So there's different types of football knowledge. I get it. I understand systems, formations. I understand how football should be played, in my opinion. But you can tell Goldbridge doesn't have great footballing knowledge by how he talks about footballers. How he talks about footballers. It's all emotional talk. It's all emotional talk. You can't dissect anything. The way that we can talk about footballers' attributes, he can't do that shit. He can't analyze a game. But what's his fan base is built on. That is why Goldbridge comes alive in transfer windows. That's his comfort zone because he's not talking about football. He's talking about who said what, they said that, the journalist this. That's him. The gossip. Talking about that stuff, that's his comfort zone. Actually talking bull, nah, you're not getting that there. But one thing I realized is that most football fans, most guys, we want a place where we want a place sometimes where we can actually be emotional. That's actually what we want, but we don't actually say it out loud and just vent and to be angry and upset and cry and mainland or be happy and excited. We want a place. Not everybody wants logic and rationality and reason. That's boring. That's boring. So you gotta mix it up. You gotta be a human. You gotta do emotional shit. But Gobi does it too much. It's too emotionally draining to be part of that channel, bro. Too much emotionally charged shit. That's all I gotta say. And I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. You guys know what I'm saying, man. Break it down. Dum 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 dum. Was that D-Generation X? Break it down. Dum, dum. You guys don't know about D-Generation X WWE, bro. You guys don't know about that shit, man. What's wrong with you? Um, well done for England for holding it out. I don't know about winning it like that. Yes, they have a chance, but quality wise, I don't think so. No, well, it's one of those ones. We're not the better. This is knockout football, man. Like Arsenal got to the Champions League final, so don't chat to me. Don't chat to me when Arsenal got to the Champions League final. No, I'm joking. Arsenal had a good season, man. They had a good season. Goldfish is a marketer, man. His product is the sanctity of United to the average fan. Yeah, yeah. Kind of see you put it really well. Um, After a while, I just needed more. Just his feelings and him just crashing out and stuff. And plus, the interesting thing about United Stand, the people who actually made that channel good, the reactions after the game outside Old Trafford with the Saeeds and with the Adam from Forever United TV right now and the rants and the flex doing the interviews and that stuff. That for me was the best thing about the channel because you got to hear different perspectives. You know me, I'm all about different perspectives. So you got to hear some people say we were rubbish, we were good, and just different characters, all different characters. And this guy gutted all the melanin from his channel. He gutted them out. You know, I just feel like he too many times he turned fan base against fan base. He turned us against players. Get out my club and all these things. I hate this player, and he's just too toxic. No, I can never dead that beef. I read that. That's funny. Don't count out the Swiss later. Xhaka doing that intangible leadership thing. Plus, Swiss does the moments thing. No, I ain't counting out Swiss. I'm gonna be praying. I'm gonna be hoping for the Swiss as well. I'm gonna listen. But come on, guys. Argentina are gonna beat Switzerland, bro. They should do. They should do. Yo, big up Acho leaving the building. Um, I'm a messy guy, but Argentina overall looked vulnerable against a little pace and power. If they win, England will have more than a good chance against them. I think so too. I think so too. Anyway, guys, that was a good watch along. 1 a.m. Flipping heck, 3 hours stream. 659 now. We're on our way. I can't wait to get monetized and start getting paid. Even if it's 10 pence. Even if it's enough to buy me a cup of coffee every week. Because this is hard work. Big up, people. And I will see you. When's the next game? We'll see you at the show on Monday anyway. Either way, the show on Monday evening. Big up. Have a good night.